Children, today we are going to learn an interesting topic, multiplication as per Vedic method. We will consider different tricks depending upon the position of numbers to the powers of 10. Trick 1. We are considering case 1 in this trick, which are when the numbers closer to each other and less than the powers of 10. For example, I have considered 92 multiplied by 97. These two numbers are closer to 100. So I am considering 100 as the working base. See here, 92 is 8 less than 100 and 97 is 3 less than 100. What we have to do, we have to divide the answer into two compartments. For the first compartment, I have to separate 3 from 92 or 8 from 97. For the second compartment, I have to multiply 8 and 3. So for first compartment, if we separate 3 from 92, how much you will get? 89. Or if we separate 8 from 97 also, you will get 89. You must get only same digit. If you are getting different digit means you have, different number means you have done something wrong. So 92 minus 3, you are getting 89. 8 3s are 24. That is the answer, that is 8924. We'll see one more example, that is 996 multiplied by 995. These two numbers are closer to 1000. 996 is 4 less than 1000. 995 is 5 less than 1000. What is the next step? We have to divide the answer into two compartments. For the first one, we are separating 5 from 96, either 5 from 996 or 4 from 995. For the second compartment, we are multiplying 4 and 5. So, if you separate 5 from 996, you are getting 991. 4 5s are 20. That is the answer. See here, as we are having 3 digits in the working base, there should be 3 numbers in the second compartment. As we are having only 2 digits, I had make this into 3 digits by putting 0 before this 20. So the answer is 9,91,020. We'll see another case in this trick, that when the numbers closer and greater than powers of 10. For example, I have considered 102 multiplied by 112. These two numbers are closer to 100. 102 is 2 more than 100. 112 is 12 more than 100. What is the next step? We have to divide the answer into two compartments. For the first compartment, either we have to add 12 to 102 or 2 to 112. For the second one, we have to multiply this 2 and 12. So what you are getting in first one? 114, and the second compartment 24. So the answer is 11,424. We'll see one more example, that is 1004 multiplied by 1021. What is the working base here? 1000. So 1004 is 4 more than 1000. 1021 is 21 more than 1000. What is the next step? For the first compartment, we are adding 21 to 1004. For the second compartment, we are multiplying 4 and 24. That we are getting 84. That is the answer. That is 10,25,084. We'll see another case when the numbers closer and lying on both sides of powers of 10. For example, I have considered 102 and multiplied by 95. What is the working base? Is 100. 102 is 2 more than 100. 95 is 5 less than 100. What is the first step? We have to separate either 5 from 102 or we have to add 2 to 95. That will come in the first one. For the second compartment, we are multiplying 2 and 5. 102 minus 5 is 97. 2 5s are 10. As we are using two different symbols here, we have to consider the complement for this 10. What is the complement? That means the number which we add to this to get this 100. What is that number? 90. That will come in the second compartment. And for the first compartment, we have to separate one number. 97 minus 1 is 96. That will come in first compartment. For the second compartment, complement for 10, that is 90. That is the answer, 9690. We'll see one more example, that is 1004 multiplied by 991. What is the working base? 1000. So 1004 is 4 more than 1000. 991 is 9 less than 1000. What is the next step? Either we have to separate 9 from 1004, or we have to add 4 to 991. For the second compartment, we are multiplying 4 and 9. If you separate 9 from 1004, how much you will get? 995. If you multiply 9 and 4, we are getting 36. As we are having 3 zeros in the working base, there should be 3 numbers in the second compartment. As we are considering two different symbols, you must consider the complement for 36. That is, what number we have to add this to get 1000? That is 964. That will come in the second compartment. For the first compartment, we have to separate one number from 995. That is 994. That is the answer. 9,94,964. We'll see another trick. We apply this trick when the numbers are not closer to the powers of 10 and they are closer to themselves. For example, I am considering one case in which the numbers are closer and lying on the same side of the working base. For example, I have considered 63 multiplied by 67. These two numbers are closer to which number? Is 60. So I am considering 60 as the working base. 63 is 3 more than 60. 67 is 7 more than 7. What is the next step? We have to either add 7 to 63 or 3 to 67 for the first compartment. For the second compartment, we are multiplying 7 and 3. If we add 7 to 63, we are getting 70. 3 sevens are 21. That will come in the second compartment. As we are working with the working base which is multiplied by 6, for the first compartment we are multiplying with 6. If you multiply 6 to 70, you are getting 420. And for the second compartment, we are getting 21. That is the answer. See here, as there is only one zero in the working base, there should be only one number in the second compartment. But we are having two digits. So what we have to do? We have to add 2 to the 420. How much you are getting? 422. So that will come in the first compartment. For the second compartment, 1 as it is. What is the answer? 4221. We'll see one more example, that is 220 multiplied by 234. What is the working base? 200. 220 is 20 more than 200. 234 is 34 more than 200. What is the next step? Either we have to add 34 to 220 or 22 to 234. For the second compartment, we are multiplying 20 to 34. How much you are getting if you multiply? 680. If we add 34 to 220, you are getting 250. We are multiplying 20 to 34, we are getting 680. As we are having only two zeros in the second compartment, there should be only two numbers. So what we have to do? We have to add this 6 to 4. Before that, we have to multiply this 254 with 2, as we are working with the working base which is multiplied by 2. How much you are getting? 580. As I told you, there should be only two numbers in here. This 6 should be added to this number 508. That you are getting 514 and 80 will remain as it is. That is the answer. That is 51,480. We'll see another case in which the numbers are closer and lying on the both sides of the working base. For example, I have considered 52 multiplied by 46. These two numbers are closer to 50. 52 is 2 more than 50. 46 is 4 less than 50. What is the next step? Either we have to separate 4 from 52 or we have to add 2 to 46 for the first one. For the second compartment, we are multiplying 2 and 4. If 52 minus 4, you are getting 48. 2 4s are 8. As we are dealing with two different symbols, we have to consider the complement for 8. Already we have seen this. And here, as we are dealing with the working base which is multiplied by 5, we are multiplying this 48 with 5. How much you are getting? 240. And for second compartment, we have to consider the complement of 8. What is the complement of 8? That is that what number we add to that, we are getting 10. Yes, that is 2. That will come in the second compartment. For the first compartment, we have to separate one number. If you separate 1 from 240, you are getting 239. That is the answer, that is 2392. I am going to consider one more example, that is 195 multiplied by 208. What is the working base? As these two numbers are closer to 200, 200 is the working base. 195 is 5 less than 200, 208 is 8 more than 200. Next step, either we have to add 8 to 195 or 5 to 208. For the second compartment, we are multiplying 5 and 8. If we add 8 to 195, how much you are getting? 203. 5 8s are 40. As we are dealing with the working base which is multiplied by 2, for the first compartment, we are multiplying with 2. How much you are getting? 460. As we are using two different symbols, you have to consider the complement for 40, that what number if you add to this to get 100, that is 60. For the second compartment, for the first one we have to separate one number, that is 405. So the answer is 40,560. We see another trick, that is the general method of multiplication in Vedic maths, that which provides shortcut to multiply any type of numbers. For example, I have considered 32 multiplied by 48. For this, what we have to do, we have to multiply 3 and 4 for the first compartment, which are in tens place, as we are considering 2-digit numbers. For the second compartment, we have to multiply the numbers which are in tens place and units place, which is added to the numbers multiplied by the ones place and tens place. For the last compartment, we are multiplying the numbers which are in units place, that are 2 and 8. So what you are getting? 12 in one, 24 plus 8 in the second one. For the last one, 16. What is the next step? We are getting the numbers 12, 32, 16. What we have to do is, we have to add this 2 to 3 which is in the next one, 2 to 1 which is in the next compartment. How much you are getting? If you add 2 to 3, you are getting 5. 2 to 1 here, 3. So what is the answer? 1536. We'll see one more example, that is 86 multiplied by 75. What we have to do? We have to multiply the numbers which are in tens place for the first one. For the second compartment, we have to add the numbers which are in units place and tens place, that is added to the numbers multiplied by the which are in tens place and units place. For the last compartment, we are multiplying the numbers which are in units place. What numbers you are getting? 56, 42 plus 40 in the second compartment. For the final one, you are getting 30. What are the numbers you are getting? 56, 82, 30. What is the next step? We have to add 6 to 8 and 2 to 3. If you add 6 to 8, you are getting 14. 4 will remain here. 1 will be added to the 5. That we are getting 6. 4, 2 plus 3 is 5, 0. So what is the answer? 6450. We'll see the final method in case of 3-digit numbers. What we have to do, I have considered the example 166 multiplied by 232. What we have to do is, for the first compartment, we have to multiply the numbers which are in hundreds place. For the second one, we have to add the numbers which are in hundreds, multiply the numbers which are in hundreds place and tens place, that is added to the numbers which are multiplied and which are in tens place and hundreds place. For this next compartment, we have to multiply the numbers which are in hundreds place and units place, that is added to the numbers, but by getting the answer by multiplying the number which is in units place and hundreds place. For the next, and that is added to the numbers multiplied which are in tens place. For the next compartment, we have to multiply the numbers which are in tens place and units place, and unit that is added to the numbers, added to the product of the numbers which are in units place and tens place. For the final compartment, we have to multiply the numbers which are in ones place. Let's see that. For the first one, I have considered 1 multiplied by 2. For the second one, 1 multiplied by 3, that is added to 6, 2, 6. For the next one, 1 is multiplied by 2, that is added to 6, 2, 3, and that is added to 6 multiplied by 2. For the next one, 6 multiplied by 2, and that is added to 6 multiplied by 3. The final one, we are 6 multiplied by 2. What are the numbers you are getting? 2, 3 plus 12, 2 plus 18 plus 12, 12 plus 18 and 12. If you add 3 and 12, you are getting 15. For the next one, you are getting 32. For the next one, 30, 12. What is the next step? We have to add the numbers 2 and 1. Here, from this side, 1 to 0, 2, 3 to 2, 3 to 5 and 1 to 2. Then how much you are getting? 2 plus 1 is 3, 5 plus 3 is 8, 2 plus 3 is 5, 0 plus 1 is 1, 2 will remain as it is. That is the answer, that is 38,512.